All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. The bondest apostles and elders of the great millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. Unto us like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. It's going to be a quick show through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Along only our brothers edify. I'm going to hit straight to the point. Something that came in mind. Because, matter of fact, before I get to say, my brother had did a video. I saw. Let me see. Where is it? I just seen it. It's very unprofessional of me, but yeah, these things happen. This just in. So this video right here, badass video. Yeah, I'm gonna do this different. I'm gonna show it after. I'm gonna show it.
Now call the 2024 presidential race for Joe Biden.
All right. So before I even get to it, now this is the reason why I'm doing the show, because everything in this particular video the brother did, badass video, right? Everything that we see, we brothers in the truth, we have like we look at things, everything that we compare it to what the scripture says. So number one thing for us is MOTB, World War III, what's gonna happen here, and some things, matter of fact, before I even go there, some things may seem kind of off a little bit. What I mean by off, I mean not on direct and par, like when we first, like when a lot of brothers came in, we thought that was the year. We thought like, yo, this is it. You have that mindset. But as you continuously being in the Lord, then you kind of adjust to the times. In other words, everything that we said is coming true. At first, it felt like it was just random generalization, because that's what we do. We generalize things. And by us generalize things, people may think, oh, you guys are false prophets because you said this and it never happened. But what they fail to understand is the same way you can say those things, kind of scoff at it, that was all by the hands of the Lord. All right? All of it. And what is there to gain from it? One is to gain to keep the hope for the hopeless, the hopeful ones, and for the hopeless, keep them running around like the heads cut off. So at the end of the day, like the scripture says, Romans 3:3. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. I know I'm all over the place, but only had like 3 scriptures. I don't even get one of them yet. Romans 3:3, it says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? So what if there's people that, don't believe what we were saying and misconstrue everything we were saying? Oh, yeah, I said this at this date and it's never happened. And out of all the times we say certain things, we never tell you on this day this is going to happen. That will make us a liar. All right? That means that we're not representing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All we say is look at it. And that's the Lord testing us as well. All right? He's testing those that he gave this great secret to. He's testing to see our patience in him. Okay? But what if the rest of them say, you know what? Whatever you guys saying ain't going to happen. Right? It says, verse 4, God forbid. So if they don't believe, that don't mean shit to the Most High. Whatever Isaiah 55 tells you, that everything that goes forth out of his mouth shall come to pass. So if it's written that certain things is going to happen, then it shall happen. All right? And it says, yeah, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that the mightiest be justified in thy sayings, and the mightiest overcome when thou art judged. So it doesn't matter what people think, how they think. Prophecies are popping like popcorn. Habakkuk 2:3 says, "For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It shall surely come, and it will not tarry." In the NLT, the vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. And that's what we're looking forward to, the fulfillment of what the Lord said is going to happen. Like I said, this video that the brother had put together was a beautiful video. And all we could say is Lord's will. All right? Lord's will. That everything that is said in that particular video may happen. It says, if it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. Which is the prophecy. I had Amos, I'll just get it, 3:7. It says, surely the Lord will do nothing but revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So before the Lord makes any bold move, his prophets will know first. Because why? The Lord trusts that he entrusts what we're going to do with that information. All right? And the information comes in various different ways. Like it says in Hebrews, how the Lord spoke to the prophets time past in diverse matters. But now Yahushua is talking to us in diverse manners. All right? Starting with the apostles to every brother that's out there. And we know, we could feel it in the air. Look, if these peasants, these nobodies, I gotta say it like that. Let's be real. The Lord wasn't dealing with them. But anyway, if they start to feel something, they know something's coming down the pipe. How much we felt. And we just itching to see what the Lord's gonna do next as humble servants. And we know that something is going down. It's going down quick. It's going to go down hard. 1 Corinthians 3:9, it says, "For we know in part, and we prophesied in part." So, yeah, the Lord gives us the necessary things to keep our hope alive. All right? And we prophesied in part. That's why I bring this out, because also we just say, the people say outlandish things, and they'll say, oh, with the whole grape thing and this, that, to the third, and the USSR, they don't exist no more. We done heard it all. But one thing I've noticed, that more and more every single day, everything that we've been saying, not only is it the other parts of it's coming to fruition, you can see what angle is coming from. Why is it coming from? All right. Why would we say, why would the scripture say that in Isaiah 13 that the wives shall be ravished and so forth? Why would the scripture say, the invasion of troops and so forth? Okay. Why would it tell you that you shall be given to idols, or like madmen spare none? All right. Why would it say those things? Why would it say in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, that a man should desire to go into a city and won't be able to? And yeah, we think was one aspect of it, but then it comes another aspect of it that we knew, but we didn't know to the extent, because what knowledge is increasing. And as every day goes by, the knowledge increasing and the prophecies becoming more clearer. So now it's like, wait a minute, was we really prophesying in part? Or are we always, through the Spirit of the Lord, been prophesied on point? That's the question. Okay? But it says, but when that which is perfect is come, then that which is part shall be done away. So the perfect is the perfect storm that's coming. That perfect storm that's coming, that we, through the Spirit, the Lord has made us become obsessed with. And now we see it clearly. It says, Sirach 39:1, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High is occupied in meditation thereof, will seek out wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. And that's the key, all right? It's the prophecies and how does it relate to the scriptures. And the scriptures says one thing and we see that things are going the other direction, then we know it's not real. But when you see it, it's coming even if it's a little bit of a part in the bigger picture of things. Like how would it get the MOTB to go widespread the way it is prior to 2-3 years ago? All right, when a great change took place. We knew it was going to happen, but we didn't know the extent. But now, after that event that took place damn near 4 years ago, oh Lord, things has changed. Law has been cooked in the books to make everything more draconian than ever. All right, people volunteered to do something that was so foolish in our eyes because we was already busy and occupied in prophecy. All right, we was completely absorbed in prophecy, and then next thing you know it, a lot of people got put into that trap. And when they got put into that trap, now they gambled their lives unto death. Okay? So there's a big difference. That's what Isaiah 33:6 comes along. Okay? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. And now we see why the scripture said certain things, and by following the protocol the way the Lord wanted it, now we can start to see the fruits of those results. So more things about to happen, and we hope it's happening soon, sooner than later. Now, if the rest of the world catches on during these times, does that negate the credit that the prophets have said? No, it never did. In one way or another, it's going to come back to the prophets. It says, he will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. He will seek out the secrets of the grave sentences. So that's why brothers been questioning things in their mind and studying, reading, doing whatever it takes to find out certain secrets, because it's been kind of possessed for a while. And then now started like, wait a minute. Oh, this is what it meant. That's what it meant. So in real time, Spirit is showing his men, all right, how things are gonna go down. It says converse. Sorry, I don't know why I can't say this word right now. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences and converts in dark parables. He shall serve among great men and appear before princes. He will travel through strange countries, for he have tried the good and the evil among men. He will give his heart to resort early to the Lord that made him. He will pray before the Most High. He will open his mouth in prayer. He will make supplication for his sins. When the great Lord he will be filled with the spirit of understanding. He shall pour out wise sentences and give thanks unto the Lord in his prayer. And that's why brothers are becoming more attentive of good and bad, giving praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because in due season, that's what the scripture I was looking for. But it doesn't matter. I just said it. In due season, the Lord gives every man accordingly to what the Lord feels that a man needs. James, the first chapter, always bring that out through the Spirit. If you lack wisdom, ask of the Lord, and He will give it to you freely. So whatever the Lord is, we asking, the Lord's giving, and what the Lord is doing, He's making things clearer to everybody, and eventually everybody's gonna come into the same understanding of everything. All right. He shall direct his counsel and knowledge, and his secrets shall he meditate. He shall show forth that which he have learned, and shall glory in the law of the covenant of the Lord. Many shall commend his understanding, and so long as the world endureth, it shall not be blotted out. His memorial shall not depart away. His name shall live from generation to generation. Why? Because he occupied in the Lord. Revelations 3:10. That's the one. And I'm going to end it off on this one. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. What is the Lord patience? His word. All right? His words. Going out in the highways and byways, putting time in, doing what you have to do for the Lord, for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right? I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which is what Nate made a big deal many years ago. That Apostle Tahar had made brothers talk about the hour of temptation. Right? Do a video and so forth. And just showing it, making it clear that we understood what was coming. And he had a problem with that. Now look what's going on. You got airports where in order to get into the store, you got to have a palm reader, and you have to, no cash is taken. All right. So what are we entering? We entering what we've been saying that was going to happen. The American dollar is dead. BRICS nation dropped. The other nations not using the American dollar. Inflation's here. Okay. So all these things is happening, and this great test is coming to see who's who. And every man, woman, and child is going to be tested in the planet Earth. All right. Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Which is a trial. All right. You could believe in, Selassie. You could believe in Allah, whatever. Whatever your religious preference is going to be tested that day. All right? You may not believe in the God of Israel. You could believe in all these other things. So what did your God tell you should do when that time comes? Then you're going to realize that all those other religions never molded you people to know what's to come, because there was no prophecies in it. But this book has the major prophecies. Is going to tell you exactly what's to come. And those that believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, that did the will, that took his thing, his secret, and made it public the way he wanted it, they're going to be protected, which is the elect. Behold, I come quickly, hold fast which thou hast. So whatever knowledge we have, whatever knowledge we possess, hold it tight, because this is the greatest treasure that a treasure hunter could ever want. All right? That no man take that crown. He that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, which we just read. All right? He's going to last for generation and generation, because many men, women, and children is going to be put to death for the sake of Yahweh Shai, as a testimony, as being martyrs, witnesses. Right? That's what a martyr is, a witness. And they're going to be delivered, all right, from the only one that, that's crazy, or just when you think about it, Yahushua is the only one that came from the dead. And he's showing that his people was going to come from the dead, all right, his elect. It says, and shall go no more out and I will write upon him the name of my power, which the name of Yahweh is within the elect. Revelations 14:1. And the name of the city of which all it means is not a new name. It's speaking of being renewed. The world's gonna know it. All right. And the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, is just so. Is there gonna be a brand spanking new? Is it gonna be a brand spanking Jerusalem? Jerusalem is a people or is a place? Let's answer that. That New Jerusalem is talking about the elect coming back. All right, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name, which doesn't mean new. He's gonna renew that name. All right. It says, now I get to this and end it off here. The Lord's will. This takes place. All this good stuff, because there's a lot of films that's coming out. You got a movie called Civil War. Go figures, in an election year. You have all these things is happening. January 1st, you got Epstein's list. So you know that means that you're going to distract the people with something else. Potential crash that's going to take place, Lord willing. You know, a lot of things is going to take place. Is it going to happen 2024? Lord's will. But all I know, speak as a man, is everything that we said before is coming to fruition, is unfolding. And that shows us in due season, everything that we've been saying, the power of the Lord, the power of his word, the power of saying his words correctly. These are the manifestations to take place. So let me let this play and end it off here.
This morning, an emboldened China invades Taiwan. Financial markets are in free fall as 500 regional banks have shuttered their doors.
Border agents were overrun by a surge of 80,000 illegals yesterday evening.
Officials closed the city of San Francisco this morning, citing the escalating crime and fentanyl crisis. Who's in charge here? It feels like the train is coming off the tracks.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Daniel 12. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Leading with unconfirmed reports of a smallpox outbreak.
Is a highly rehearsed scenario.
A National Guard units converging on a hospital in central
Bridges are
Manhattan.
closed. It's this is a very real danger.
More than a bullet.
Let me stop you there. This is not a panic situation. An entire American city was lost.
Central Park has been converted to a mass burial ground.
Power outages, gas line leaks, fires. The government is expecting another night of widespread looting.
People of New York are begging for
order.
First responders are either dead or
Resources available.
treated like animals.
It's not a job. We're not trained for that.
So with that being said, Shalom.
Who do you think
Shalom.